Okay, we're live. So we are going to see a match between Chillerview and Schweinepriester. They are both going random on unknown land. Usually I would favor Schweinepriester the matchup here because he's more familiar with Zeridi. Chillerview is not so used to it, but maybe we can see something different depending on the series. So Schweinepriester starting here as the starting here as the Persians, and on the right side we have Chillerview as the Iberians. Okay, and Chillerview with some good berries. Unfortunately, they are inside the walls, but he has pretty decent berries. He could even delete these walls if he wanted to. And Schweinepriester with some hunt as well. So I would say it would be kind of balanced if Schweinepriester had a little bit more hunt, because so far Chillerview has actually 2 extra berries. Unfortunately for Chillerview, they are inside the walls. Yeah, this is an annoying bug because of the Iberian wall placements. But this should be fine. Especially if he takes the patience to has the thinking to remove the walls here. Now this could be strong for Schweinepriester because he has Hunt nearby. Yeah, and we see that Schweinepriester will actually go for the Persian's cavalry build. This is good for him. And this is especially strong with Schweinepriester for Persians, because since the stables only cost 200 stone, you are able to use a lot of those resources that wouldn't be usual as you don't use wouldn't be used as usual. Okay, who is pinging me? Okay. So yeah. Schweinepriester should be finishing house soon. He could get some more women maybe just before he wins full cav. And Chillerview also going for cavalry. I'm not sure I'm too happy with this move, even though it's few cavalry, but he would be in a bit of a problem later on with this cavalry here.
Yes.
But with those, he can at least scout that Schweinepriester is going for cavalry as well, so this could be good for him. Even still, I think one cavalry would be more efficient to do that. The question is, will Chillerview be able to use these bears effectively? That is the question. Okay, Chillerview spots these women on the berries. Delayed reaction from Schweinepriester. He should lose 1 or 2. He loses 2, maybe 3. Okay, maybe 4? Almost. Oh, yeah, pretty good harass here from Chillerview. And a delayed reaction from Schweinepriester. Now, Schweinepriester has made some cavalry, but he still has only 2.
Yes, see?
And these women are quite exposed. His food economy is quite messed up because of that as well. But I'm not sure this is a good location for Chillerview to harass. Yeah, he loses a cavalry, 2 cavalry. Yeah, that was not a good move. I mean, if you micro correctly, you can actually go around, snipe a woman, and then go out. But the way that he did that was not good for him. Now, Schweinepriester should focus a little bit more on his food economy with this cavalry. And that's what he's doing. That's good. He has the berries upgrades at least. So far, pretty good damage from Chillerview. Unfortunately, he lost those cavalry. So it didn't pay off as much as I expected, but he impacted a lot of economy from Schweinepriester with that, especially with the food. Now, the problem here for Chillerview is that he is not spotting that these berries are actually quite a long travel time, or maybe he sees that, but he's underestimating the cost of the travel time here. I'm not too sure about this. In my opinion, he should have removed these walls here, and maybe also remove these walls.
Yes, see?
Now Chillerview went for an additional 2 cavalry. If he can snipe some women, it's good. Yeah, he could do that. Now he should just move out. Yes. Okay, he saves the cavalry. A good snipe there. Schweinepriester with not a lot of cavalry at the moment. And his economy is very impacted by this. He also does not have enough infantry to defend on this effectively.
Yes.
Some good damage from Schweinepriester here. But yeah, I think he's in a worse position at the moment. Because this damage that Chillerview inflicted here delayed a lot of Schweinepriester food economy. So I think Chillerview should be ahead at the moment. But Chillerview does not have a lot of infantry, so if he still goes on greedy as he is at the moment, he could be in a bad spot.
EST?
Only women on this side. Yeah, if Schweinepriester finds this pocket, that could be huge. Yeah, and he's going around. These 4 soldiers, they can provide some deterrence, but this cavalry can definitely take out at least 3 or 4 women here easily, without losing too much cavalry. Okay, now Chillerview brings the cavalry on this location, so it's good that the Schweinepriester is going away. Schweinepriester could have been a little bit more aggressive in my opinion. But so far some good passive damage as well on Chillerview.
EST?
As you can see here, Schweinepriester has a big problem with his food income. Mostly because he does not have the cavalry that he was expecting to bring the hunt here. And he has also a little bit of idle time. He can snipe 1 or 2 women here, maybe. Schweinepriester. Okay. Now he could snipe 2 or 3 women here easily. Now Schweinepriester, yeah, he's recovering a little bit, but yeah, he's in a bad position here in regards to food income. But if he is able to deny wood from Chillerview, then I think they could be mirrored here.
EST? EST?
Okay, Chillerview taking some bad fights here. Still, he should be quite ahead in terms of economy. But also Chillerview needs to put this women to rally their delivery from the food to the CC. So for example, you can just right click the woman to deliver the food to CC and farm again. So they aren't delivering the food to this farmstead. So they are a little bit more secure from these rushes from Schweinepriester. Now I like to see this from Schweinepriester. Now he can just move out. Yeah, he should have moved out. He might lose a few cavalry here. Yeah, but pretty good damage so far. Yeah, not so bad. But yeah, maybe he can snipe 1 or 2. Okay, yeah, just leave. Now Schweinepriester is actually getting back to a good position, but he still has quite a few farms. Not too much, only 4. While Chillerview has 5, and he has a healthy wood economy as well. He could ungarrison this man too. Okay, a little bit of a breathing space at the moment. Schweinepriester still making women. He has a barracks and a stable. He should not be producing from the stable at the moment, even though he has quite a bit of a food advantage. Yeah, with 80 cavalry, you can still do good damage, so maybe it's not too bad, and he should definitely be taking these hunts here. especially since his food economy is not doing so great at the moment. Now for Chillerview here, yeah, he's quite solid at the moment. He engages from the tower here. I think it would be good for him to just move this woman closer to the CC. And possibly delete these walls too. Maybe not deleting the walls is good because he does not have any wood nearby to protect this location here. So yeah, maybe that was a good decision, but he could definitely make a storehouse and put some air to gather wood here and protect these berries here. And as you can see, it's a really annoying bug because you can see you have two idle women not doing anything because of the pathfinding. Now Schweinepriester didn't get this hunt, but he's moving out with 12 cavalry.
EST.
Now Chillerview has a sizable amount of infantry. He could possibly defend from this easily. But splitting like this, yeah, oh, yeah, maybe he can get the pocket. Yeah, I think he'll be able to take all of these women easily. And harassing this woman here on the berries on the farms, yeah, this was a good move. As I was mentioning, Chillerview definitely should make the women rally to the CC instead to this farm instead here. You can do that easily, but just by saying making an action for the women to deliver to the CC and then later farming again, and they will start farming here, which should be more secure.
EST. EST.
Some really good trades from Schweinepriester. Even though his economy is not the greatest, he's still doing quite a good damage here.
EST. EST.
He could snipe a skirmisher here and go away. Okay, he has this pocket to harass as well.
EST.
But he should move out now. Okay, good.
EST. EST.
Yeah, he only lost a single cavalry. That was a really good raid. Making use of all of his buildings, that's good. He should make a little bit of more farms if he wants to sustain some cav economy. He could even go for a dock here and get use of this hunt here, which is quite good. And maybe also hunt here, because currently his food production is lacking. But we can see the power of the berries. Chillerview, even losing 31 units, he's still having a quite decent boom. And this cavalry, they really need to be active all the time, because it's 14 units that are not doing any economic input for you. Especially since they are not hunting.
EST.
So you need to constantly get good trades if you want to go full on cavalry. You can't be inactive with that. Otherwise your opponent can easily offset the losses by just echoing out booming you. I don't think Schweinepriester is in a bad position actually, but he needs to start finding better trades or start taking this hunt, especially since his food production is lacking. As I was mentioning, a dock position here would be really great for him. He could also take this hunt here, take this hunt here. Yeah, I think making a dock or farmstead nearby here would be good as well. Because the momentum for the cavalry rushes and efficient raids will start ending soon. Yeah. Because especially as Iberians, Chillerview will be able to defend quite decently. Still, Schweinepriester could get some good trades here, even with this amount of units.
EST.
Okay, he's hunting, that's good. think he recognizes that.
EST.
Could get a few good trades and leave, but he's losing cavalry. Yeah, this is not a good fight for him. He could have picked off 1 or 2 units and just left here. But now he is going to lose a lot of cavalry. Now Chillerview went for an earlier phase 2 than Schweinepriester. And he has some resources as well. He should start mining stone. Yeah, he's doing that because he needs more barracks to keep production. Now we are at a state where Chillerview can defend quite easily from the cav harass from Schweinepriester, unless Schweinepriester goes for archer cavalry. And Schweinepriester also finishes his phase 2. Going for the economy upgrades. Schweinepriester was able to offset his economy imbalance, that's good. Unfortunately, he loses a few too many cav on some engagements. Otherwise, he could have now something like 20 cavalry, which would be a little bit overwhelming if he is able to find these pockets like this.
EST.
So for example, if you have 20 cavalry, you can just go around and kill these separate pockets.
EST.
That would have been a pretty good move. But so far, I think the match is kind of balanced at the moment. Schweinepriester a little bit behind in economy if he does not use this cavalry effectively soon. And Schweinepriester with some issues on economy as well. He needs to get more wood, and he made a lot of premature fields as well.
EST. EST. EST.
He also made 60 women.
EST. EST.
And as you can see here, having this cavalry not doing anything is not really good. So you can even long distance hunt if you don't want to make a dock here, but just use them. So for example, if you're long distance hunting here, at least you're getting vision from this location and can anticipate anything that Chillerview does. But a dock in this location would be really good for the food economy, or a dock here, or even a farmstead here would not be bad. A dock here could later be used to gather the wood from here and the stone as well. So yeah. Now they are on par in terms of economy. Let's see if Schweinepriester can do some damage with this cavalry here. And he has 5 melee cavalry as well, which should be able to provide some punch to this raid.
EST. EST.
He could do some really good harass here. These units, they can fight back, but still Chillerview should be able, if he Schweinepriester should be able, if he micros correctly, to get some good kills here without losing too much. Yeah, not the best trades, but I think this is actually quite decent for Schweinepriester, because this cavalry that were doing nothing actually are doing something here, and he is also making all of these women that were getting wood idle now.
EST.
So he lost 6, but he got some few good kills there, killed some infantry and also some women. So not a terrible move from Schweinepriester. Could have been a little bit more focused. A little bit of a mistake from Chillerview, chasing here. I'm not sure if he's yeah, he's chasing. But usually he also likes to move with a few amount of units and start building outposts everywhere. So I was not sure if he was going to do that. Some idle time here from Chillerview. But as you can see here, Chillerview is not doing a bad job spamming units at all. The only problem for him is that he's not actually balancing well his food to regard of other resources. We also see a little bit of stone. He could maybe make a temple here in the front lines, would be quite decent. He has 2 barracks, while, yeah, Schweinepriester has 2 barracks as well. So, yeah, I do not dislike the position that Chillerview has here. I think Schweinepriester didn't capitalize a lot on his early advantage, especially because he had so many issues with food. And he's still having issues with food, look at that. Oh my god, he could be so much ahead at the moment. But, yeah, he's really not focusing on his economy at the moment. Which is unfortunate, because he could be so much ahead. Now, going P3 for Schweinepriester is not too bad, because at least he can offset some of the issue of having so much wood. So, for example, you can get the food and wood upgrades and shave off something like 1,500 resources here. He's also doing some passive damage here, which is good. But he's being housed, severely housed for a while now. Yeah, Schweinepriester really not paying attention to his economy, to his macro. And this is impacting him a lot. Look at the floating resources here. I had to answer the door, sorry about that. So what we have here... Okay, Schweinepriester is still having a lot of trouble with economy, doing some damage here, but really not enough, it seems. And Chillerview being able to, yeah, not be too much behind. But the advantage for Schweinepriester is that he has the phase 3 ahead of time. He also should be able to get the wood upgrade. So if Schweinepriester can actually secure this map control here, get the wood upgrade and offset a little bit of these issues, get his economy back on track, I think Schweinepriester could get ahead. He also could have gotten a few good kills here, but he didn't. This is a decent fort position, I like that. Still, this part is quite open, but for example, if he makes a fort here, yeah, this would be really great for him. Now, I anticipate wood to be an issue in the late game, but I'm not sure we'll get to that stage. I think this will be a very aggressive matchup. It could end soon. And Schweinepriester has not yet taken the wood upgrade, but he has taken the food upgrade at least. He could also go for armor or start the military upgrades for his cavalry. And Chillerview is still very far from reaching P3 and a lot of imbalance with metal and food, so this is quite bad for him. Yeah, both players having a lot of issues with the macro. I think all of the concerns that they are having with these fights here are distracting them from the economy. Also, we see a little bit of a mistake here from Chillerview. He's not going for the swordsman. And he knows that Schweinepriester is P3. He knows that he has a fort. He should be anticipating that and getting some swordsmen, especially with so much metal. So, for example, if you have so much metal, you can make swordsmen because they are quite efficient on wood as well, especially if you're having issues with wood. The swordsmen, they cost less wood than normal, as you can see here. So going for Swordsman would have been a good move here for Schweinepriester. And he's going for Spearman, which is sad because he really could go for some Swordsman right now. Just put the Swordsman on these towers, which are quite chunky for Iberians. Be ready for the ramp push. Schweinepriester is finishing 3 rams. He has 35 cavalry, which he can just go around and harass the wood lines. 35 cavalry can easily destroy this. Can easily destroy this. Yeah, he should not be going to the front line, though. He should be just going around and harassing the other locations, making sure that Chillerview is not able to get a secure wood away from the front lines. This is not a great move here from Schweinepriester. He should not be going here. And now we see the ramp push. Yeah, I think this game could be over soon. And Chillerview is still not going for the swordsman. Yeah, I think this will not end well for Chillerview. Even though Chillerview has quite a lead in infantry. And Schweinepriester is not microing well. So for example, if you have this cavalry here, you can send to this location and get a few good kills here. Now from Chillerview, what we see is that he's still not going for swordsman. Yeah. If Chillerview had like 8 swordsmen in each of these towers and previously won the summon in these towers here, it would have been really good for him. And he's still not P3. He does not have near enough stone to do that because he was doing slingers. I'm not sure going for slingers was a good move here. Just swordsman would have been much better. Yeah, I think we might see a GG soon. Because this amount of rams without anti-ram is deadly. There's nothing that Chillerview can do here. Still Schweinepriester without a good position of his army. I'm not sure why he does not have any army here. But he's extracting all of the wood economy from Chillerview. Chillerview has not much wood going on for him. While Schweinepriester has still somewhat of a decent economy back home. Some idle units though. Yeah, I'm not sure Schweinepriester is doing a good move here actually. I think he would be much better. Well, he's going for map control, yeah. I think map control is the way here. So for example, if you can deny all the wood on these sides here, use the runs to destroy these towers, you don't need to actually kill your opponent now. You can just take the CC here, deny wood from these locations, maybe go for map control in this area as well, and then go for a push when you feel comfortable. Especially if this fort, a CC here, these 2 towers, this is a strong position for Schweinepriester. Still, the fact that Chillerview does not have swordsmen makes him having to react with all of these units just to kill a single ram quite good for Schweinepriester. But we see some mistakes from Schweinepriester as well. Look at the population difference. What could Schweinepriester do here? I think first securing map control on this location would be good. Maybe send a few rams to destroy these houses here. with some men. So for example, if Chillerview reacts, he's not getting wood. If he does not react, he loses all of these houses here. Especially since Chillerview does not seem too fond of swordsmen, even having 4.5k metal. I think Schweinepriester could have been a little more aggressive here with the fort even. He could have even made a fort here if he wanted to. But he actually does not have a lot of infantry. And I think he's not using his cav actually, so some mistakes here from Schweinepriester as well. Now, I think this Hammer Aras here from Schweinepriester is doing more damage to him than damage to Chillerview. I think it would have been more effective if he went for these rams on this location here, because they can safely escape later on. Especially if you have towers here and make your men get wood from these locations here. I think it would be better to enforce map control here. But Chillerview has a lot of resources actually. But he's still making slingers. Yeah, not the best management here. He should have been going for more barracks. If he's not going for P3, he should be doing that. Send some of these women to build market, build blacksmiths, build a temple as well. Yeah, and go to P3. Because you're not using all of this food right now. Go for swordsmen since you have so much metal. And Schweinepriester not doing the best fights here on the front, but he should be able to inflict some damage to Chillerview. Especially with 54 cavalry. And still not making swordsmen, just going for the slingers. I think moving to this location is a good move from Schweinepriester. Especially if he can start harassing this bottom location here. Because his front is quite secure here. His CC is decently secured because of the choke point. And Chillerview does not have enough wood at the moment. When this wood patch is finished, he will be in a bad spot. But he could start a CC feasibly here, I guess. Would be a good location to start a CC. Or maybe even here. And still mining stone, yeah, I'm not too happy with that. You can't really secure this location, especially without entering capability. You would be better off spamming more barracks and getting more wood from these locations here. And having swordsmen in these towers. Because if he has all upgrades on the towers and 8 swordsmen in each tower, it would be really difficult for Schweinepriester to continue with this push. He would at least delay Schweinepriester quite a bit and still be able to mine resources from here. So for example, spamming 3 barracks and going all the way here, he could get all of this wood. Now we see that Chillerview is actually going to P3. Made a market, made a temple. When he finished those towers, he was able to go to P3, so that was good. And you can see here, I'm not sure if Chillerview knows that swordsmen are actually good units to fight rams. Because he keeps making spearmen. And he won't be able to defend from these rams here. It will be GG. Yeah, there's no way he can recover now. So as you can see here, even if you have quite an advantage in population and infantry, it does not matter if you can't defend a ram push here. And he had the barracks to do, and had the metal to do his swordsmen. And swordsmen are more effective, cost effective in terms of wood as well. So quite unfortunate for Chillerview. I'm not sure he's aware that swords would have been the good composition to go for here. But Schweinepriester didn't capitalize well to his position, so the only reason why this game is not over yet is because Schweinepriester was not able to capitalize that well. Now, with all the units converting to Gaia and Chillerview not having these barracks producing units, having all of these units idle, I think it would be GG quite soon. But Schweinepriester with Chillerview with a good fighting spirit here is still going on. Now, I think Schweinepriester could have gone for a CC here. I think that would have been good for him. He would convert all of these houses and maybe even these barracks to him. Or maybe even distract his army too. But yeah, quite a weird game actually. Chillerview is still being able to have some wood, but yeah, not making swordsmen is really bad for him. I think if he had the swordsmen and defended well with those swordsmen on the Iberian towers, he would be in quite a good position. Going for a defensive fort, not a bad move at all. Just need to take a look at these units because they are blocking the fort construction. Now Schweinepriester could make some towers here to deny wood from this location. It's the only location that Chillerview can feasibly mine wood. And maybe even a tower here as well. But yeah, I think we are going to see a more drawn out game here. Now, with all of this cavalry and some upgrades, Chillerview could be in a good position here.
EST?
And Chillerview is still mining a lot of stone, having a lot of metal. Some good harass here from Schweinepriester.
EST?
Good baiting as well of these units. Could even go for units here.
EST? EST? EST?
Yeah, this game is quite over. I don't think Chillerview has any chance of coming back. I mean, he could come back if he made more swordsmen, but yeah. Now he's going for the hero and runs to defend, so maybe he can still draw this game a little bit more.
EST? EST?
And Schweinepriester are not using his resources too. That's why Chillerview is being able to still be on this game. Look at that.
EST?
Look at that. Chillerview might actually destroy the CC. Schweinepriester didn't make sword cavalry. Okay, he's doing now. But DCC is taken, and there's no way Schweinepriester can defend DCC. Almost captured. And Chillerview will lose CCC again. Yeah. We'll lose these houses here. 20% will take map control. Yeah, I think this game... I hope this game finishes soon because there's no sense in continuing this. Yeah, this game is over.
Yeah, see?
Wait for Will to fight. That's good, I guess, but yeah. I'm not sure about that. I think Schweinepriester should enforce a little bit more his map control. This fort is good. I would like to see towers and men gathering wood from these locations as well. And continue with the siege spam. Which is a good move because Chillerview does not seem to understand that swordsmen are much better at actually destroying the siege. Yeah, he should be able to take down the CC, I think. You can just siege spam and continue doing that. Oh, actually, the CC survives. Okay. Yeah, taking map control here would be good for Schweinepriester. Deny this. Good harass with these cavalry units. Yeah, he's doing that, making the defense tower here. That's good for him. And what Chillerview has going for him is that he has more infantry upgrades. While Schweinepriester has none, so yeah, he can still get a few good trades here. Not out of the game at all. Schweinepriester, yeah, he's taking wood. But yeah, he's not using his resources most effectively here. Yeah, well, this is a weird match. Yeah, this is a weird match. Chillerview can still recover. I think so. I think it would be nice if he made swordsman instead of pikeman here, though. He does not have a fort as well, so he can't push out from this map control here. But Schweinepriester is also not enforcing map control on this location, so this is good for Chillerview. Okay, going for slingers as makeup for the siege. Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, see?
Especially if the healer's nearby. Yeah, this is dead. Okay, this is not terrible. Yeah, Chillerview actually doing a little bit of a recovery here. I would like to see him actually getting more barracks and expanding to this location. Maybe even start a fort as well and start to push back with siege. Having a ship here with a sneaky attack on the CC would not be bad at all. You make a dock here, transport ship, go to here.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, it could be
Yeah,
decent.
see?
What a weird match. Now, I really don't like that Schweinepriester is not trying to enforce his map control more here. Especially since he'll run out of wood soon. And if he runs out of wood, I think Chillerview might be in a good position here. Now, the game will be decided right now. If Chillerview is able to destroy all of these ramps, I think Chillerview can win this match.
Yeah, see? Yeah, see?
Not a good fight here for Chillerview. I'm not sure what he intends to do pushing here. He will lose a lot of units.
Yeah, see?
Losing a lot of units here. This is quite bad for Chillerview. Okay, he comes back. That's good. Yeah, I think the fact that Schweinepriester is not denying wood from this location is hurting me a lot. Chillerview might actually be in the lead quite soon, because he has will to fight, he has a lot of slingers, he has rams. He has a wood economy. Yeah, Chillerview might win this game. Schweinepriester, no wood economy. Yeah, it was a lot of oversight not taking map control on this location.
Yeah, see?
Chillerview still has this stone mine here. He could get a stone from and still make slingers. Now this would be good for... Yeah, I'm not sure what... Oh, okay, he's going for the stone maybe. Yeah, this naked runs. Yeah. Unfortunate micro here from Chillerview. Now, from Chillerview here, in this position, I think he's in the lead. Especially if he goes for some towers here. Put swordsmen in these towers, get wood from this location. Possibly make towers here as well. Make some barracks. Maybe. Or even a CC here would be good. And take the woods from here. I think Chillerview is not in a bad spot at all. Now, Schweinepriester going for a little bit of harass with these ships. I think it's good, but he can only harass so much. Only this and this. Maybe this wood line as well.
Yeah, see? Yeah, see?
Oh, this harassment from Schweinepriester. Chillerview not reacting appropriately to it. Yeah, this could be game ending if Chillerview does not react well to this. Chillerview could start a sneaky dock in some location like this one. But yeah, this would be hard. Still, you can spam the shit out of this bolt, but sling the bolt, but yeah. He's going for siege though. And he will sling the bolts. But yeah, micro here, sling this bolt here, this bolt here. Okay.
Yeah.
Kill the boat, man. You're losing a lot of units here. Okay. Yeah, I think Chillerview wins this game. He can get the wood here. He can get the wood here. Schweinepriester did not enforce map control here and here. Yeah, I think this is over. Yeah. Was a little bit premature from me to say that it was over before. Schweinepriester really was not able to deny the wood from Chillerview on these locations. Still quite a bit of headway until he reaches this location here. I think a dock here and a sneaky transport ship could do the job for him. Not the best fights here though. He's also running out of slingers. He's finally taking stone from this location. Now will he be able to? Yeah, I think he should be able to destroy this fort. What? Another fort here for Schweinepriester. Oh my god, what a crazy game.
DST? DST?
TSD.
Schweinepriester keeping up with the siege spam. How many sieges went down in this game? 60. Okay. Why are everyone... Hi, Boudica. Yeah, this is a crazy match, man. So, yeah, for those that are joining later, what happened was that Schweinepriester started with some cav harass on Chillerview. He was able to do quite a bit of damage. He also got really good trades against Chillerview here. He got this strong position here, made a lot of siege spam, and was able to destroy a lot of Chillerview units, but he had a lot of bad trades. He didn't capitalize on the cav that he had. As you can see here, Chillerview actually went for a lot of military upgrades, which, as you can see, Schweinepriester has none, because he was expecting to go full cav. So we are in this state of the game now, in which Chillerview is actually ahead at the moment. But Schweinepriester at some moment had control of these locations in territory, control of these locations in territory. Finally, he's enforcing some map control here. But yeah, he didn't. Schweinepriester didn't also enforce map control on this location. But Schweinepriester finally is getting some wood income here. And I'm not sure who's ahead at the moment, because now that Schweinepriester was able to enforce map control here, he can take this wood here. Chillerview could make a dock and take this wood here as well. Now Schweinepriester went for the expensive armor upgrades for the ships, but he didn't make more ships. He could be denying this metal as well. And another fortress from Schweinepriester. Oh man, what a game. And by what a game I mean a little bit boring, because actually they could have finished this game a long time ago. Okay, some siege from Schweinepriester finally being able to reach the CC, but it will get slinked down very quickly. Finally, Schweinepriester going for some sword cavalry. Yeah, and Schweinepriester, Chillerview realizes this location is being used by Schweinepriester and finally reacts well to it. This is good. He can destroy this tower quite easily. Now, what are the possible wood locations from Schweinepriester? I think he has none. Only nearby his fort is the only location he could get wood from.
Yeah, see?
Now, for some reason, Schweinepriester is going for archers. After phase 2, you can build javelins from the barracks, so I'm not sure about doing archers. They are quite good defensively, but not so good as slingers. Now, Schweinepriester is not watching this, he might lose this fortress. It does not use the ram micro here. Now Schweinepriester with a good harass with the ships here. Yeah, a little bit too late. "19 healers," okay. And Chillerview fully maxed out at the moment. A little bit out of position against these rams. You can send these women to block these rams and give a little bit more time. Yeah, this is not great. The ships can kill units quite fast, especially now that they have armor upgrades. Chillerview unfortunately didn't make a dock for his defense. Oh, a sneaky ram. Oh no, he reveals the position. Go straight to the CC, man. You can do it. You can do it. Go for the CC. Go for the CC. You can do it. He's not watching. Oh my god. Yeah, these ships, they are quite tanky with the armor upgrades. Still, Chillerview, we've got a good lead, and he has barracks, he has resources. Oh, he notices now, okay. Yeah, he might... I'm not sure, let's see. Yeah, the sword cavalry are coming to the rescue. He should be able... Well, let's see. Maybe? Ah, almost. Okay. And he's still losing a lot to the ships here.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, Chillerview is not having the best fights now. Especially against these boats. And he does not actually even need to engage here. He could just be mining wood from this location. He could be getting wood from this location as well. Make more barracks maybe too. Okay, 5 rams, yeah. Well, 5 rams will do a lot of damage here. Now, what's interesting is that none of 2 players are actually using this wood. It would be quite good for Schweinepriester, for example, to use the advantage of the ships that he has and put a ship here and one here and just get this wood. It would be very good for Schweinepriester. None of the players getting this wood here. Schweinepriester could take a little bit of wood here, maybe. He has some straggler trees here. Some quite decent patch for the state right now here as well. He has only 50 infantry, 49, and dwindling. Yeah, this might be over soon. Now, I think that Schweinepriester was able to abuse some vulnerabilities of Chillerview because he's not quite experienced in the game. In particular, the fact that Chillerview did not make any swords at all. He underestimated the impact of the docks here and the ships. But yeah, this should be GG right now.
Yeah, see?
And something good that Chillerview has done is the loot hero.
See?
Yeah, and we have the resign. What a crazy match. Oh my god. Yeah, let's take a look at what happened here. So yeah, Rolo, I really did that. And what? Look at this score. Oh my god. Okay, in terms of economy, because of the map control, Schweinepriester was able to take a lot of that, but he got a lot of really bad fights, and you might see it here in the unit skill tab. So Chillerview started losing units, especially to the Cav harass, but later on, as you can see here, he was able to take quite a good lead, especially after he finished Will to Fight. So yeah, quite crazy. Let's see loot. And the loot here was actually a good decision from Chillerview because of the late game. So he gathered a lot of much less resources amount, but as you can see here, the loot made a lot of difference. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Such a crazy match. Yeah, and that was the state of the game. So I hope you enjoyed it, and see you guys next time.